Hey, what's up, you guys? We are here for another episode of Hanako-kun Season 2, Episode 7, I believe. Right? It's Episode 7. I can't believe we're already at Episode 7, and I know that this is going to be a little bit later than normal. Sorry about that. You know, things are going down. Things are crazy. Last time we left off, we are finally into this make-believe world, seemingly done by Wonder number 4, I think is the right number. Shijima-san of the art room, and we're kind of trapped into this make-believe world where it's really odd getting to see Amane and Mitsuba kind of blend in with everyone we've come to know so far. Clearly Mitsuba's in on it. He has stated that to us after we kind of caught on to him and tried to see if he noticed anything was up. And then Amane in the background, you know, I liked calling it like a little playoff where he's kind of just like, oh my god, man, look at Yashiro and Ko just getting along. But it is kind of suspicious, especially that last look we get to see of him as he's watching Ko and Yashiro chase after Mitsuba. You know, like little signs are there that there's more to the story than just him being a little bit embarrassed or annoyed that Yashiro and Ko are hanging out. You know, things like that. But I'm super excited for this episode, and I'm hoping everything goes well, because we're going to get started with it in the count of 3, 2, 1, now. And we're starting back with the rumors. Tower on the school grounds. Loved painting. And the reasons, too, why she ended up becoming a ghost are so fucked up. Some are meteor like shower. Oh, we're picking up for here? Okay, yeah, so when they went and expressed the rumor, Shijima said, like, failures and stuff, and so cut them up. Accepting the reality that it's not supposed to be like this. As much as it seems nice, you know? Yeah. The music in the back. I heard it vaguely there. Yep, he does know something. Picking up with Sakura telling the rumor through the radio. It's such simple things, too, she showed right there. Like with the grades on the test being up. Until she finishes that painting. No, that's foreboding. What would be the ending of that sentence? Because it's like you'll be trapped there for all eternity, or at least until she's done with that painting. So that's definitely where the negative comes in, other than the first one. Now, guaranteed promise, it'll 100% be on the Patreon. Remember, guys, that, it's free there, but we're going to have me going through and actually, like, reading the lyrics so far for the opening and probably even the ending. We're actually gonna do that. But if things are kind of funky on YouTube, that's why I'm saying for sure it's on Patreon. Sometime, hopefully, maybe within this next week. I wanted to pick a bunch of stuff up, but I know that's a little unrealistic currently for me, so We're gonna stick with some simpler things to do. But yeah, no. It starts off with Hanako's sticker there to Tsukasa's. Oh! Tsuchikamori. Oh wait, does he actually not know? Tsuchi? Oh my god, Yako! Oh my god, Misaki's alive here, so maybe... No, they might so know, but they like it here. Because both of them would have reasons for probably liking this place. I don't know. I'm now going to be suspicious of everybody here. Wait, Teru can bake? Yeah, you know this place is fake. Yep, nope. Total make-believe. An unfortunate reason to know things are fake. Yeah. I wonder, though, are we gonna run into Tsukasa at some point? Oh my god, we caught him. Yes, yes it is. Come on, Mitsuba, you're not in a spot to stop. Mm. This isn't gonna be that simple, but okay. I feel bad. Like, this place, it's wrong. We should not let ourselves fall into this position, but having to get that info from Mitsuba, who genuinely was having a great time, sucks. He's not lying, no. He told you guys the truth. It was good having Yashiro there during that. Mm-hmm. He was always, like, there for you whenever you needed it the absolute most, so it's throwing you off. Ooh, that's spooky. Also, she looks great with her hair like that. It was, like, distracting me. I was like, what's different about her? Oh, it's a photo of... Wait, her eyes are gonna open. Yep, oh my god, that's so creepy. That's like Eve moments. Straight through it? Maybe you have thick bones. Oh my god, not the daikon. Go's just done. He's like, no, no, no. A human with an interesting shape, yeah. Shijima May. I love how they did that intro. Yep. Mm-hmm. A little bit different from how we've been seeing her when she's working alone, though. She did do that, yes. You can't take that away. I'm too much of a ball of anxiety for this. I'm waiting for it. Oh, and take them out? Because isn't this world, like, their wish? Because in this reality, I imagine Yashiro's not in... They came back. Yeah. Yashiro's probably not, like, in life-threatening danger. And for Mitsuba, he gets to be amongst everybody. Don't sit there and explain to us how we could go about killing him. A world of fiction. As nice as it is, as this place is, you know it's not right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the thing, yeah. It's not that fucking simple. No, no, no. Oh, that's so scary. Yep. Ooh. This is so fucked up. This is literally just fucked up. That photo. Yep. Oh, that looks so cool, but yikes. Mm. Oh, you can't get out. This is her tower. She has control. And she let you free. Oh no, the time limit. God, who started like this specific rumor too? Like, was it strictly from Tsukasa, like in Sakura's meddling? But, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least you guys will give it your best effort to try. Phrasing, man. We did, kinda. There's Mitsuba. Yeah, let's just focus on our objective here. Yeah. You have to understand, you guys basically told him you want to get rid of, like, his perfect place. So he's gonna be a little bit bitter. I say a little bit, but it's a lot. Yeah, she's really let all this info go. Oh, his eyes! Did you see him? I know, he's so excited and, like, invested. Ah, Tsukasa. God damn it, I did ask if we would see him. No. This is so weird. Okay. He just held that pose like, what? Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Yeah, you thought he was fake? No. Because it was his plan. And those two get to stay in the art museum. Yeah, that's fucked up for them too, because they genuinely wanted to welcome Mitsuba in the group. Thinking they won't be able to do it. Oh, that too. No, because that's such a harsh thing, yeah. Mm-mm. She doesn't want it. You saw that, like, look? No! What do you mean the episode's over? I don't care that it's been 23 minutes of recording. What do you mean the episode's over? Yeah, I'm sorry. I still need a moment. What the hell? But yeah, so oh man, they're gonna end this season on such a effectively a cliffhanger. I mean, they did last time too, but Make it sound nice. And they're gonna get to the star viewing. Okay, cool. I already left a, we're good. Anyways. What the hell was that? Like, no, at this point, you know, Amane is playing it very chill, because I imagine out of all of them, I'm not saying Mitsuba doesn't want this a lot. He is loving being able to be a part of groups again, being seen, not being, like, outcasted for his status as a ghost, as one of the wonders now. And so it's, like, actually a really good life for him. And it's based off a lot of, like, the fact that his core friend group too is the ones who hung around Ko. It's like showing a lot of signs of like past life that he doesn't remember. Because yeah, going in, we have to like drag it out of him. This is what I wanted to mention in the episode, but decided to leave it for a after discussion moment, just because I want to keep it really brief. If anyone's played Persona 5 Royal, so not the vanilla, but like the Royal, going into some of that added content, it gives me that vibe too. It's like you notice something's wrong, and so you start to be able to like pinpoint all the things you know aren't real, are fake. And then having to kind of, it's different in context, but you know, like the thing that it reminded me of is kind of like making them admit and notice that it's all wrong. And while it was super fun, pleasant, happy for them, just needing to come to terms with, is this really how you should be living your life? Is it really the best option to live in this fake reality? And again, it's different because in this context, for Amane and Mitsuba, for them in this moment, who's to say later down the line things might change, but in this moment for them, it really is the ideal situation. This is where they'd want to be. There's like so many upsides to it for them at the moment that obviously Mitsuba's cracked, having Ko get in his face about it, but then especially having Yashiro get in there to kind of quell this. They have, like, Ko and Mitsuba, they have a fun dynamic, but in the moment we needed to show off how, like, serious things were, and how much it does mean to not be stuck here or find a way back to how things should be. And because you just notice that he's more accepting to it when it's from Yashiro. Because to be fair, one of the first people that Mitsuba interacts with after being brought back, or, well, being made by Tsukasa, is Yashiro. She was with him while he was, you know, stuck in the mirrors and all of that. So there is a care there, especially because he may have been absolutely poking the hell out of Yashiro's insecurities of being a daikon, but he still clearly stood up for her, and she, you know, was scared for him as well. So he feels the sincerity there. I'm not saying he doesn't with Ko, but I'm just saying it's a little bit different once you bring in Yashiro, and he does open up, even though it's begrudgingly and he doesn't want to. If I was him, I wouldn't want to either. So later on, when he kind of just shuns Ko and them, I get it. You basically already gave them the info they wanted, so if they really want to bug you about it anymore, it's like, not me right now. Go ask somebody else. Yeah. But he just knows it's fake. He also just needed to direct them to the tower. Where she's so angry here. This is the curious bit of seeing her while she's trying to perfect whatever she is working on right now. Clearly what she's working on is just, I don't know if it's for this world or if it's just her still pursuing what she wanted to create in the past or whatever currently is on her mind. But she's saying it's worthless. She like cuts it up And you see it's, a person. Like, people. It's like something's not right, or she's not able to create what she wanted to. Yeah, like, almost always a frown on her face. Because she doesn't want to do this, necessarily. I'm positive. It's a lot of the Tsukasa influence. But she lets them in so easily here. Oh, I guess I do want to bring this up, too. In all of these encounters with wonders or just with different apparitions, Yashiro's always had this, like, comfort blanket of Hanako always being there. You know, even if he's not there in the moment, the second she needs help, at the most dire moment, he appears to, like, help her out, save her. And, you know, she's just used to his presence. He's just that nice grounding effect for all of the extra chaos that just goes around with the apparitions and the wonders. And she can't go fall back to talking to him, asking him if, you know, there's any other ways around this, like, what's going on. Because in this moment, they haven't revealed he knows anything, but come on now. So what, we have Tsukasa, we have, Mitsuba, Sakura, and, Natsuhiko. Like, all of them know. I can't say if Yako or Tsuchikamori actually know. My reasoning for why I can hold a tiny suspicion, even though I'm leaning towards, you know, they might not, but, like, let's say they do. I'm not, like, putting a big focus or emphasis on them, but let's say they do know about it. For Yako, Misaki's back. And that's what she wanted. That was her main goal when she was abiding by that rumor about her. She just wanted to have Misaki back. So with him being there, she would really appreciate this world, and that would be like her connection to not wanting to get rid of it. And with Tsuchikamori, it's a little complicated. Like, based off what his Yorishiro was, you know, that moon rock that Amane gave him, you can tell, and he asked Yashiro straight up before we even got that little bit of info. It's like, how's he doing? Does he seem okay? Like, clearly Tsuchikamori feels a certain way for Amane, given the circumstances of how he ended up becoming Hanako in the first place. So maybe he would also maybe play along with this because he sees where it's coming from and he gets it. But again, we can also just lean towards they don't know. There are also some of the fake made-up ones like Aoi and Akane. You know, that's always an option. I just wanted to lean towards, like, let's say they did know. That's why I think they would completely blow them off and act, you know, as if everything's all chill and good. So, but yeah, I just love that she... takes note of, like, how his presence usually, like, helps her at least kind of remain a little bit more grounded. I'm not gonna say, like, she's completely calm. No, Yashiro's never completely calm in these things, and it's understandable why she's not. But him being there is always a nice little touch. But they get in, it's, like, completely dark. And we have such an Ebe moment in this art museum, like, gallery place, where we see Shijima right there, her eyes are shut. It's just instantly screaming to me, her eyes are gonna open. Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind when I see this. And they do. Wham. That face, too. That is scary. Like, absolutely horrifying. But I love, too. At first, I was really scared. I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen? She's gonna get, like, snatched? No. No, no, no. They're showing us that Shijima is a bit weird. Completely different from how we've been getting to see brief glimpses of her in the last 2 episodes. And it's really interesting, too, to see the contrast here. I feel like we see a little bit more of how she's been in the moments when she's describing to us how to get out of this world. But still, there's something interesting about how her demeanor is. And I love that clearly Sakura was in on how it probably was going to turn out this way too. Shijima is not on Tsukasa's side by choice. This isn't something she seems to want to do really at all. But she was rightfully scared and decided to go with it. And so when these two people just come over and they seem interested in ending this fake world or bringing it to an end, she's just like, oh, you want to know how to do it? Don't worry, I got you. Okay. So you see, these two, they're central to this world. Take them out. World gone. And on paper, it's like, oh, okay, just get rid of the two main characters of the world and it will crumble. Okay, it's just, well, I guess if you don't think about the morality of it and feelings behind it, it sounds so fucking simple. But she's just so nonchalant about saying, you know, the way you break free is to kill them. They have to sit there and accept the reality that currently the known way to get back to their world, escape this make-believe, is to take out two people that they themselves are actually personally close to or have a personal connection with. You know. That's... no. It's just no. It's like, Yashiro points out that she could never kill Amane. Like, there's no way she would ever physically be able to do that. But, you know, on both their sides, both Ko and her, while maybe their initial thoughts are going to be to one of the other people, like, either way, they're not able to do it. These two, in general, they're not built to just easily be like, oh, it's a fake world, okay, I'll kill them. But then, just in general, they both have their own feelings and thoughts on these two people. And even if they didn't, Ko knows how much Yashiro cares about Hanako. And then Yashiro knows how much Ko is invested in Mitsuba and, like, cares about him. She knows some of the stuff and, like, they both know how much they care. And so it's just a whole world of what the fuck. Now, like, if both of them stared at Tsukasa's face, I'm not saying they'll easily be like, okay, let's go kill. But I'm saying, you know, you get the difference. It's like, it's one thing if they were shown someone who's outwardly wronged them in a way, or at least messed with them, in case of Yashiro. Like, wronged in case of Ko. But to be shown two people you care about and you know, it's different. It's a whole different vibe. Extra hesitation on top of the initial hesitation. No normal person's gonna hear kill them and then be like, oh yeah, we're chill. Not everyone's fucking Junko Enoshima or other people like that. So, yeah, it's the realm of difference here. And it's just the way she goes about explaining how you could murder too, and then pulls out the weapons. Because I get where she's coming from with the definition. It's like the fictional world, you need a central figure, like, to build the world upon and keep things running properly. And if you were to remove the thing, everything around it would no longer have a meaning for why it was there, or like a key piece to interact with. So it's just kind of pointless and, you know, will crumble. But its central figures are Yugi Amane and Mitsuba Sosuke. That's just... It sucks. So bad. I don't think I got what I wanted, but it's okay. So yeah, if we kill them, then we got our goal. The world will crumble and supposedly will be released back to our world. What we can take comfort in, I guess, through this little explanation of this is that literally everyone else, like everyone else genuinely does not know. It seems like they are fakes. Shijima mentions that like she invites people into the paintings. So Ko and Yashiro were dragged in mainly because they were like vital key points to Amane and Mitsuba's stories. You know, like they're very important. So having like the real thing probably would play into the reality more, and going with Amane knowing about everything like this, he would probably have had a fit if Yashiro was like still outside and about to meet her end, you know. I'm just saying. But like just wondering how they like Shijima chooses the people who get drawn into the painting and who else she just needs to fabricate and make up. Yeah. It is also scary that if she can draw it, it becomes real. And so she just casually pulls out these weapons and being like, which one should he use? You look kind of like, you know, weak, so maybe this one. It's lightweight, but like can do real damage, you know, just go in, take them out. And like just goes into detail with it too in such a horrible manner while showing off just this like this good imagery of kind of what they're doing too. So while I think Shijima wants them to go with this, I don't think she really wants to be a part of this plan anymore. She just wants it to probably fall apart so she can go back to doing things she was doing on her own. Just really diving this imagery in. It's like, so what you're asking for, you asking to leave this this fake reality to go back to your own world means, you know, you have to forego this happiness, and you're basically foregoing Mitsuba and Amane's happiness, because if it's built around what they wish or what they wanted, then, you know, you're kind of taking that from them by literally taking them out as well. And so you're going to have to yourself take away in this world their life, and what they wished for, what they were hoping for. And yeah, just the reality of once this world is gone, they can't go to school with you. They can't interact with all of you. You know, all of those happy moments or seemingly good times just will not be possible because they're already gone. It's not fair. And it is, again, interesting. Ko obviously is trying to fight back. He probably can fight back to a capacity. And just Shijuma's instant focus on Yashiro. Like, she's saying this for Ko as well. But the fact that she did still go up to Yashiro and really try to dig the facts in while still handing over the weapon, which is about to get knocked out. But yeah, you'll end up living this make-believe world forever. And then, you know, come in to the scene there, Ko, to get her away from Yashiro. She does not need to have this drilled into her more and more. And what a violent boy. Like, it's so interesting seeing the different energy that comes from Shijima in this episode, like, depending on the scene. But yeah, there's no need to rush. Yeah. Well, no, there is a need to rush, but stay in this world too long and your memories will be gone, so you truly will be trapped here. Well then, I await your next visit. But yeah. We're gonna find a way around this, if possible. Right now, as it stands, we only have a very bleak way of getting out of this. But maybe, just maybe, if we all put our heads together, maybe through learning a bit more about how this world functions, we can find a way. Though we do still have obstacles in the way of that as well, though. So, I mean, hell, Tsukasa's on your side. He's totally ready for Yashiro to go ahead and take Hanako out, which is fucked up. which is very fucked up. So there's that. I feel so bad for them. And then you have him show up. Hey dude, you have the best timing. I love you, okay? But we can't stay stuck in this reality. As much as I also, along with you two, want to make sure Yashiro stays safe, going about it in this reality, which is Tsukasa's plan to begin with, but in this reality is not it. We need to think of something without interference by a bit of a crazy apparition, you know? But yeah, just looking at him here and just being able to confirm to herself that she couldn't do it. She could not take him out. Yeah, we need to find another way. But again, I get it, Mitsuba, not wanting to really deal with Ko right now. Yashiro didn't really try to interact with Mitsuba in this moment because she has a lot of stuff going on in her own mind at this point. But I imagine Mitsuba also would be a little bit more standoffish with her as well. But especially with Ko and like his aggressive manners sometimes to express himself or get the point across. But yeah, just running off. Yeah, that face that he makes at him. And then chases after Mitsuba, you know, kind of going back to normal with like a lot more heavier mind. But Amane staying behind here. I just seeing him like this is so... I wish this was real, you know? I wish this wasn't actually just some fucking school wonder bullshit, okay? But it is. And it sucks to look at and, you know, come to terms with, you know, the best and correct choice of action is to get back to your own actual reality. But you're not only robbing them. I know I'm constantly mentioning it's ripping away what they wanted, like their wishes and all of that. But it's also still gonna hurt you too because of your connection. But... you know, he may secretly know everything still. But you can't tell me that his genuine excitement and enthusiasm here is fake. Just look at him. Before Tsukasa comes in and makes his presence known. Just fucking going. Got that, info meal going. And he's getting to share something he's passionate about with someone he cares about a lot too. So it's like this double whammy of he's getting to share his passion with you and wants you to, you know, at least, like, because we know Yashiro would genuinely take part in this discussion too. Just as she's imagining, it's like seeing him like this and like his excitement. She's never seen him smile like this before, just lighting up. And God, the quick change too. Just hear the voice, Tsukasa. Just drop the expensive things, why don't you? Oh, they started, yeah. The music. Yeah, see, you know, we should have known. But then again, maybe this has probably just been Tsukasa his whole life. So. Nope, but man. This is such a weird sight to see. That blush. That, like, stunned moment, but then he goes back to listening in. Yeah. But this, right fucking here. You know what? No, I'm not going to, Tsukasa. What the fuck? We still don't know the reasons behind why Amane ends up killing you. You know, everyone can have their own theories and thoughts on it, but we still don't know. But you coming up to Yashiro and saying, you're like, yeah, like, basically you're hoping she kills him good. What do you mean by good? What do you mean by that? And why? Why are you saying you hope she manages to? But yeah, how does Tsukasa know about that? And then we cut to them. Like I said, I don't know. There's a face Sakura makes here when Natsuhiko explains that maybe that said won't be able to escape this place so easily. But let's focus on what Natsu. Yeah, so maybe they'll live happily ever after in a painting. In a way, that might be the best thing for them, as he's, like, sweatshop. But the look on Sakura's face when he brings up the reality that maybe this would be a good thing for them, or maybe, you know, like that. Like, clearly there's so much conflict going on here. We've seen that Sakura's, you know, they're actually very intimidated and scared of Tsukasa. We don't know why. We still don't, like, as far as I remember, we don't know why they, like, stumble across Tsukasa or why they're, you know, doing things for Tsukasa. But, like, clearly something about that statement struck a chord with her to, like, bring out that, like, little shock. As her face goes back to neutrality, as she's saying, true, maybe it would. Yeah. And she says, I know it. And then we lean into those two talking. Into the ending that I still can't believe. I refuse to believe that was fucking 22 minutes. Oh, that intro, it's like at this point, when, whenever it doesn't start with Yashiro talking about the rumors and all of this, it's gonna be weird to me, but I almost wish we didn't have this because I just wanted more. I want more on what's going on, how are we gonna go about this, and just, it's interesting seeing everyone's thoughts on it. Even though we have an idea of how we're going to get out of this, it's fucked up. We don't want to go with it. So Yashiro and Ko now have to do even more investigation to see if there's actually another way that just has not been thought of yet, that has not been used ever before. Whereas Natsuhiko and Sakura, where if they, like, if the logic Shizuma gave us is right, they should at some point also be affected by being in here, correct? Like, unless there's a loophole, but we don't know that yet. But technically, the longer they stay here, they're at risk of also succumbing and losing their memories of their real life and just being trapped here. So, where are we going to go from here? And why is this episode 7 when there's only going to be a short amount of episodes? Give Hanako a lot of episodes. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end this here. I'm happy I was able to do almost my usual hour-long spiel. I didn't think I would be able to, but I'm glad I proved myself wrong. And, you know, while my cat's cleaning herself, I'm going to just be like, here she is. She's been with me all episode. She's licking me. And I appreciate her for her comfort. You know, I think she's spoiled, but hey, I'll give her credit. She does make me feel better sometimes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode down below. I'm super invested in what happens next, and I can't wait. And again, look forward to the opening and ending lyric watch through, hopefully sometime soon. And if it doesn't come onto YouTube and it does get uploaded to Patreon, remember guys, I will let you know and all of that fun stuff. Genuinely, you just go to the Patreon link, join as free member, and everything unlocks to you. Nothing is hidden behind a membership payment type thing. It's just literally being a free member gets you anything that I upload over there. So, I hope it's to your liking. But until next time, I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.